That was really excellent timing. Just as X-Plane loaded up, music stopped and we can go live. Good evening, everybody. I see we've got a handful of guys on YouTube already. I'm waiting for Uncle John as well. He's on Discord, but restarting his machine. Something went wrong there with his hardware MCP. So you'll be here shortly. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. This is the latest version of the LevelUP. And we need to quickly run this developer reload mode quickly. Right, so the plan is to fly from Belfast to Luton. And Uncle John showed me earlier the weather is foul in Luton. So that was part of the challenge he wanted to give me. Uncle John, you here?
I'm on push to talk.
Thank you, thank you. Hey, William. Just waiting for Explain to reload now. Right, seems that something's happened there. Alright. Alright guys, I did not know this, but I was on EGAA version 2. This is now version 4. So there's been an update that slipped through, and the same happened with Luton, believe it or not. And I've got both links for the latest scenery that I could find and that I like. I think there are newer ones which I don't particularly like that much, but it's personal preference. So the links is in the show notes below the video, so you can just click on show more. You'll see the ones I've got and I'm going to use. Here we go, just quickly connecting here to iVeo. Thus far we have 0 ATC. We've got ATC kind of strange on, you know, the sides of us, kind of a thing. Not all over, but good enough. Right, so one of the things I did at this time, because I forgot it the last time, is where is it? Use experimental flight model. I've made sure that it's on. Right, I have lost track because of going away and then getting really busy starting up the new year. So I'll have to find out if that has been addressed or not. I know it's been sent off to Laminar, but in the interim we're just going to force it. Then in terms of joysticks, I'm just going to calibrate this guy now while I'm sitting here. I don't have to do it on the taxiway somewhere. Uncle John, so in my scenery it says I'm on stand 10. I think that this Ryanair static airline, yeah, is actually on your spot. So it might look funny if you spawn into it, but so be it. We'll take out all these statics later. I don't have time to do it now. Right, but I am actually online now. So if you go online, you should see me when you're back. Okay. Right, then. What are you thinking about? Hello? Don't do that. Let's go inside. I haven't downloaded. I see there's 1 or 2 sets floating around for ground handling deluxe. I have not downloaded that yet for the LevelUP, guys. I'm just gonna relax about it. I'll just use 2 doors for now. Still, I'll better pushback planning. We can only go one way.
Ground to fly deck. I can now see where you want to go. Just call me through the menu when you're ready.
We shall do that. Okay, then. Fuel and weights. Let's go check if this thing remembers. Yeah, it looks like it. I did fiddle a little bit with the OFP from Debrief, so I'm not sure how well I did. I haven't had much time, but let's have a look, see what it looks like. Maybe it will even match today. Right, so payload 14.9 and fuel is going to be 4.6. Right. That's very interesting. Hey, Chronic. Oh man, come on. 1911. We can actually do a bit more. I'm not sure how much we can actually load in the front. I seem to think we're kind of on the limits now, so you know what, let's leave it, it's good enough. Fuel truck is busy.
Remind me, what cruise are you doing, Nico?
330. Yeah, I went back and I edited that 350. That's just too high for my liking. It's not that far, man. I mean, really. So I'm skipping a jump over the ditch here and then we're there. Yes, Chronic. Yeah, I just uploaded that. It took me the whole day to configure that thing. Just a note, I didn't put it in there, but I'm just telling you guys listening now. For some reason, I had connection problems to Eurocontrol, so I couldn't, in the software, actually test the European routes to comply with Eurocontrol. It obviously comes from a route finder, you know, so I just put in what they gave me, and you guys can obviously change the routes. You know, you can't change the departure and the destination, but I mean the flight level, the time of the flight, time of day, in other words, and the actual route, you can make it whatever you want. The main thing is just to have the skeleton, the shell there that you can then start filling in. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I'm not going to stream it like last year. It really killed me last year, having to be on my post every day and to do my bit and stream it, and you know, some of those legs are bloody long. I mean, there's a long 1 or 2 legs in this tour as well. You know, you don't want to sit here for 3 and 4, 5 hours streaming. So let's see what is done, what is not done. Let us get the ground power. Hey, Liquid Snow, welcome.
You look through your right window.
I shall have a look now, sir. Alright. Okay, I need to go check. Where are you set at? No, we want you there and then there. Okay, so now we've got control over you. Yeah, it's the life down south. I tell you what, it started with a bang. I have had so many orders and work flowing in. I'm just happy, man. I'm singing and, you know, excited. If this is the way the year starts, I'm very fortunate, very happy. I'm working myself silly, but that's beside the point. We all do, I suppose. Wow, 9 minutes. Okay. Three five, and the landing altitude at Luton. Make it 550. Yeah, it's 526. Give or take one. Put it on 5. Alright. And there we have Skymatix. You know what? That Skymatix airline is so perfectly fit on top of the other one. Unless you look really close, you can't even see the other one. Haha. That's really awesome. Right.
Well, you're definitely parked next to me on my scenery.
Oh, yeah, no, you too. You're right next to me. It's just a pity there's that static airliner there. But I'll get rid of it later. I'll just go edit it out. I did, and I was actually telling you that it must be on 3.3. I'll go check it now again. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Willem. It's handy to have a proper FO in the cockpit, man. And Laurel, that's correct. There we have 3.3.
Camera is saved.
Yeah, it's funny, but I am serious. I would have spotted it later on, if even. So you know that is one of the reasons we have two guys in the cockpit. You know, there has to be a pilot monitoring. Okay, so there's a procedure hold right there. Oh my goodness, that too. Just want to quickly have a look at this chart. Ranky. I have a strange feeling that the chart I'm looking at is not the chart that I had in mind. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, no, it is right. So we're going to come in from there. We're going to literally bypass, go to the VOR, and then we're going to do that weird maneuver, come back. Now, the thing is, in this one, there is a procedure hold in there. That must be at 4,000. So what is the system tell us? How can I put it so we can all see it? Let's see. So it says that at Luton, there we go, 4,000. There it says, oh, let me move again. There it says LUT 4,000. There's LUT over there, and it says 4,000. So that's actually still in line. But I don't see a hold in the FMC. It's showing it there. And sorry, now taking the charts off. You can see there's that dotted line. There is a hold, but it's like it's not enforced or it's not a requirement or something. And I think that's what we're seeing here. It goes to LUT and come on, man. Wrong button. Then it goes past. So I'm not sure why it's drawing that. That's something we'll find out when we get there, I suppose, because there's no hold that I can see in the legs page. Nice teardrop. Right. Okay. If you're happy, I'm happy. Let's continue. Right, so let's go back to the data. Zero fuel weight 54.1 and 54.1, so we are in agreement. Takeoff weight 58.5 and 58.7, so we've got 200 kilograms for taxi. Excellent. Right, reserves. We'll make it 17. Cost index 20. 330. 36. Minus 3. I'm going to leave it just like that. Uncle John, you still sitting up?
I'm ready to go, sir. I'll push back,
Okay.
but I'll push straight back so I don't impede you.
All right. Okay. I can't. I forgot this is heading only. Heading select takeoff. There is no SID. Oh, yeah, looking pretty, sir. Looking pretty.
Ground to flight deck, the tug is driving up.
Alright, let's just quickly check this. That's good enough. And we want 133. Did we say that? Yes, we did. All of this is done. Alright, so I'm starting my APU, sir.
Roger, sir. Do you want me to taxi down or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you can start taxiing because I'm going to literally push in about 3 minutes, and that's about the time in between us, you know. So go for it.
Roger.
Okay, Captain, all doors and hatches are closed. We're ready to connect. The tug's connected and the bypass pins installed. Release parking brake.
Just need to make sure that the APU is on the bus first, otherwise we're gonna have to get jumper cables again. Right, okay, I'm pushing, Uncle John.
We're
Roger, sir.
commencing pushback. Clear to start engines in sequence.
Hello, Peter. How are you doing? I keep on missing you. You know what? My life is so hectic at this point in time. But when you're back, I don't know if you're back from holiday yet. But I have to make it time to speak. I owe you an apology, and I need to speak to you about all your stuff there. So you let me know when you're back. Ah. And by the way, sorry, I'm doing too many things at once again. Happy New Year to you too, and good health as well, sir. Last year was a bit of a scare for me, so thank you for that.
Ground to fly deck. The pushback's complete. Set parking brake. We're disconnecting the tow. Stand by. Tow is disconnected, Captain. Bypass pin has been removed. Give your hand signals to the left, and we'll see you next time. Have a safe flight. Bye now.
Thank you, Mr. Pushback guy. Where is Linda when you need her? Right, your damper on. Taxi lights. Ross, you must have 2 streams on, or if you are the guy sitting in Discord with us, it's natural. You have to switch off the YouTube audio, or you need to switch off the audio in Discord. Otherwise, you will hear it twice. There's about an 8-second delay on a good day and a 20-second delay on a bad day between Discord, what we talk, and what's actually shown or seen on YouTube. So you're gonna have to make a call.
Either that or it'll send you balmy.
Yeah, it's gonna drive you crazy. Right, I'm taxiing.
So I see, sir. I'm lined up, ready to go.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, you're gonna have to choose which audio you want on or off. Most of the guys keep Discord on and then just switch off the audio in YouTube. But that's your decision. Cool. Oh, you know what I did not do? I didn't check the Q&H here. Uh, 1031.
Get ready for toga, Nico.
Okay, cool. Yes, it is a new version of the LevelUP. It's the latest one that I've got now.
Toga.
Okay. Flaps. Hello, Ross. Yeah, no, it's different. I think you lose a lot of the ambience if you don't listen in on YouTube, but you also, like I said, get everything like a few seconds late. I'm not sure I can tell you everything that has changed. There's been changes to the flight model, that at least I can tell you, so it's a little bit better. That's one of the things I'm going to experience now for the first time myself. With some of the fixes, there's been a lot of graphical changes, small little things. Basically the snag list that was received from the users, is what the guys started working on. So you'll see in the EFB there are a few different settings that you can change. Like, for instance, you can change the clock now. The clock looks different. It's got this is the old style clock, your normal Boeing style, and then there's a brand new one. One of the things that was done is also to separate the electronic ignition from the old style cutoff levers. It's no longer part of the performance improvement package. It's been separated into a separate option, where the PIP is then a separate option. So those are the highlights, really. It's actually a very long, huge list, but like I said, I don't want to say something that I'm not supposed to say, or something changes in the interim and then somebody said, yeah, but Skymatix said this and that, and we'll see what the final product will be, but it's a fair amount of work that's gone in here. Right, 1 minute, Uncle John. I can see you on TCAS still. I'm watching you.
Excellent.
Right, so like I said earlier, we're going to do heading select takeoff, and we'll vector ourselves back that side. at AMS, they were talking about it. What they did in terms of it, I don't know. Whether they actually tweaked it, I'm not sure. Peter was saying that it needs attention. That much I know. Right, I'm lining up.
Enjoy the flight.
Thank you, sir.
On runway 25.
Right, I'm gonna go toga in a few seconds. Let's quickly see. I'm just gonna take this down and just move it slightly.
Good sky tonight.
Yeah. Must be honest, it's just above 30 now and we're rolling and I'm fairly heavy. So it's not that bad. I suppose it will depend on what the friction of the airport is also set to. So we'll have to check at AMS when it comes out. You know, but if you've got any suggestions, just put it on the forum, that's the best place to have it. In Discord, things just happen too fast and they go missing. It's very difficult to search there and to actually keep track of anything. Okay, I'm rolling.
80 knots. V1, rotate.
Right, one of the other things that was worked on is the sound pack. You also now have the option to select between British or American voices. That's also nice. I just chose the British.
400.
Right, so when we climb out, just gonna climb a wee while and then we'll switch over.
1,000.
1000, okay. We'll wait until about 2000, then I'm gonna turn. What do you mean I'm bad? Explain yourself. Hey, Scotsman. Nice to see you here. Ross, you're welcome. Sorry, I just had to get rid of this idiot. He's just been banned, so he can go fly a kite somewhere else. I'm removing my message as well, but feel free. Okay, aviator. I can tell you a little bit. Okay, I've already explained it once. But there's little changes in the flight model. There's lots of visual changes. There's option changes in the actual tablet. So the idea is to basically address the snag list as received from all the users, you know. So that in a nutshell is what changed. The one new thing that's, you know, not been there before is the clock. The clock has been upgraded, so you've got an option in the EFB for that, right? In terms of the ISA, we had a long discussion about the ISA. It is so small, almost insignificant, and in real world Ryanair, and trust me, I've got a lot of Ryanair pilots that I know, that I talk with and Zibo talk with. Ryanair does not use the ISA deviation at all. They leave it blank, to our surprise. That's from the real pilots. So you'll see in my last couple of streams I've stopped inputting it. There was a reasonably heated discussion on one of the Facebook groups about the validity of it and all, but the FCOM basically says in so many words that it's insignificant. It's so small, the difference that you're going to pick up. If you want a tool, there is one in my private hangar. So if you go below the video, click on show more, there's a link to my private hangar. You can download the tool that I've been using. I based it off the approach or the destination airport. So I put in the destination airport altitude and the temperature and things, and it then basically works it out for me. It calculates it for me. That's how I used to do it. Because the real guys that we deal with don't use it, I'm just skipping it myself. There's no, if you go back, you'll see the evolution of the Zibo, how it progressed. In the old days, we even worked out, we calculated the slope of the runway and things like that, and until it wasn't necessary. So this was just one of those evolutionary things. You're welcome to put it in, but the difference it will make in your descent path is very, very small. The most important thing on your forecast page is your QNH. You need to have the correct QNH for your destination airport. And if you have to update it during the descent, you have to do that, because the moment you go from standard, your standard setting here, you know, standard there, and you go back to your local QNH, if you're not on the local QNH and you do your approach, you'll find that you're going to be either high or low, so you have to do that. Blogger man Bill, that's then his loss. I gave him a minute to respond afterwards, and you know, he didn't. He's banned. I'm not even going to entertain him to come back. Sorry for him. If he is a young child or immature person, he's welcome to appeal it, and I'll consider letting him back. I'm not a facetious person, and I don't appreciate anybody coming here talking nonsense, so it is what it is. Right, depends, Chronic, it depends on which of the OFPs you use, but you're right, it should be there. If you use the Ryanair one, I think that was one of them that actually had the ISA, but we don't use the ISA deviation, so we don't care. The Aviator, go Google that one. It's easier than for me to go Google it and just read it. It's just one of those things. I'm a little bit, I'm not going to say upset, but I'm kind of iffy right now because of this guy. So if you give me a little while, I'll try to help you if you can't find it, but yeah, it is what it is.
Echo.
Yeah.
Always bad apple in the barrel. Just let it go.
I know. I'm getting over it. It's going to take me a minute. Just annoys me, Uncle John, that's all.
I know, but they're not worth the stress over.
Yeah. I mean, the person doesn't know you. He has absolutely no idea, and he talks nonsense. I don't know. People are stupid. Some people, at least. Right. Okay. So I'm feeling a bit better. I'm going to give you a link to a very good explanation about the ISA thing just now, if my internet just wants to respond.
8 minutes stop descent.
Excellent. Yeah, no. The guys complained. They said I can't mess with their decorations there. Thanks, William. No, I'm over it. I feel better now. Just took me a minute. It happens, you know. A minute, 2 minutes, it's gone. Like I say, if he wants to come back, he's welcome to send me a message and apologize, and then we can take it from there. But I need an explanation. You're not coming in here, insult me, and then not give me an explanation, you know. It just doesn't work that way, sorry. So, yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's see, did that thing come through now? There you go. The Aviator, go look on my channel. We did it like a week or two ago. Go check. We did it like really a week or two ago, 3 weeks ago. It wasn't more than that. There's a whole video about it. You'll see my approach. You'll see me hand fly, land, do the whole story. You'll enjoy it. I must tell you one thing. That was an absolutely stunning, wonderful, great experience. That was really awesome. I even made all the orthos for the area and made sure that it, you know, looked nice. So do yourself a favor. Go check it out. It's on my channel. I'm gonna quickly see if I can find that video for you. That's worth a watch, man. That was, and anybody else looking for a bit of an adrenaline rush, you know, go check that. It's something you must go fly. Really. Let's see. There we go. This is it. VILH. Yeah, I'm loving the look and the feel. And the aircraft is so stable now. It's awesome. Love it. I miss Linda kind of a bit. bad frames. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, but I see the area. This area here, I don't know. This whole area here, it's terrible. It doesn't matter when I fly here, the FPS is just terrible. Don't know if you guys have the same in that area, but wow, I'm suffering. Look at that, 17. Flight Trapster, I'm waiting. I spoke to Evgeny last week. The guy that is actually the programmer and tester of the Linda product, he was away. He was only supposed to return to work on Monday, past Monday, now yesterday, which means that they'll start checking and testing and so on. And then there is a possible setting that needs to change with the seat, because they need an axis basically to do the animation from, center of the animation. So once that is done, he'll let me know if they need anything to adapt Linda, and then they'll obviously work on her to get her in here. I actually asked for Sandy, just to be different. We've got Linda already in the Zeba. I said, why don't we put Sandy into the LevelUP? And they gave me good reasons, which I can't fault them on. So it seems that Linda is their flagship animated, first officer, and they're going to stick to that. But we'll see in the next couple of days what they say. Let me actually just check if I've got a message maybe already from him. Let's just see. Nope, no messages yet. Uncle John?
Yes, sir.
Hang on. It took a minute to actually update. Hello, Nico. Okay, he's given me a whole story and a picture of Linda in the LevelUP. So they've done their tests and she is available for them already, but now he's got requirements that I need to check. Okay, so I'll have to read this carefully and say to him, thank you very much. So it's getting there. It's getting there.
When did he send that, Nico?
I'm checking. This was done on Sunday.
Okay.
So what I wanted to ask you is, please remind me, every day now to actually just check for messages, because I don't use this application that he talks in. It never starts. So.
Not a problem. Doubly sent.
Okay, well, they basically ends by saying he will start work on it soon. So, yeah, excellent. Right, I better start my planning and stuff. Yeah, I haven't done anything. I've just been talking. Let's see, ILS.
QNH 1031.
1031.
We've got clouds at 300 feet.
Ooh. Wow.
Visibility is going to be 2 miles, and the ceiling's 300 feet.
Yeah, I see. I see. I've got visibility 6,000 feet on my meter, so you could have a different meter now on your side because of an update. But the temperature and dew point both are 08, so we can expect some moisture in that air there. Okay, now this thing is telling me I've only got the initial approach file, so I need to go to this airport in what's his name and go grab this next one, approach. Enemy. Final approach.
As much as I hate auto land, I may well have to do it. I had a hell of a game last night. I literally couldn't see the puppies.
Yeah. Do what you need to do. What do we descend to? We descend to 2,000. Come on. Let's set that up quickly. So long. So that's 2,000. Right. I'm going to set up. I'm gonna set up 4. An auto land, but I will manually land if I can. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna do. Cat 2. I'll set up for a Cat 2. The aviator. Yeah, well, I mean, sentimental value is a thing, right? And I mean, I'm not, going to fly the LevelUP 800 if I've got the XEnviro. I mean, that's actually where I come from, so that's going to be my main 800. But in terms of the 600, 700, 900, I mean, we just don't have up-to-date aircraft like that. So I'll obviously fly the LevelUP on this side, and I have to do it because of my appointments and what I do for the teams. So I'm going to enjoy all of them. But XEnviro is obviously the development platform, and that's where all the things happen first and then it trickles over. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I was thinking this afternoon when we do that we'll tour now, Uncle John. Now we've got a lot of different aircraft. I know you're not going to fly the LevelUP, you're sticking to XEnviro as well, but I mean, now I've got different aircraft. I can pick and choose and fly all kinds of different airframes. It's actually very nice. Right, we did that. We've got that 074. Oh, this frames is really, it's not nice. Mohammed, I have no idea. Look, they run about between Manchester and Liverpool areas. The FPS always suck, but I was under the impression we were, way past them already. I'm not too familiar with xEnviro, so it could be, that one of my settings might be a little bit too high. We can actually check that, see what we can do. Let's just change a couple of the settings. Let's see. Let's lift it a little bit. I don't want to change it too much. No, it's not changing anything. Neil, what else can we do to actually just get a little bit more FPS? Maybe reduce that. Oh, no, that only gives 1-2 FPS.
Nick, I'm struggling too. It's up and down like a yo-yo.
Yeah. Chronic, in all the other flights, the other 2 that I did so far, this is the 3rd flight. I didn't experience this. So back to what I said earlier in the stream is there is an area here in the UK that is just notoriously bad for me. It just is. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's in the sim. It's like northern Spain. It's and also there round about I would say northeast of Amsterdam. Those are like 3 terribly coded spots, or there's some add-on or something that happened there. It's in the sim, you know. So yeah, the cloud static I've taken off, so at least we're hitting 20. And as I say that, it goes below 20. Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. The area here. Plus now you're actually taxing the CPU even more by putting, you know, a resource heavy system on it. But anyway, it's flyable. We're gonna just leave it at that. Right. I'm descending. Let me actually just go put that QNH in. Descent forecast. I'm not going to do the winds and stuff now. We've spoken too much, so I'll leave that. 0.4. 6.9. Ah, 6.5. There we go. Alright. 30. Right, so the one thing I don't have is now my charts. Cloud static and cloud detail. Yeah, we'll leave it at that, Neil. Thanks for your help, man. Right, now I need my frequencies. One 0915. Mohammed, no, it's all over. It's actually Orbx through Earth. The whole of the UK. Ireland, I did my own authors, but the whole of the UK is Orbx through Earth. But that's not a problem. I can switch it off. It still does it. There is an inherent problem in X-Plane, and I think it gets exasperated by adding other stuff in there. Then it just gets too much, man. The Aviator, I own the Flight Factor 320. I've probably flown it less than 20 times in my life. I can't really give you a good answer there. Alright, cool. Yeah.
Ground on at Luton.
Say again?
We've got ground on.
Ground on. Okay, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We've got tower on as well, sir.
Okay. Confirm arrival runway 07.
Ooh, I didn't check. Hold on. Thank you for asking.
No, I've checked.
Oh, is that what you're doing? You're confirming with me? Okay, I apologize. I'm sorry, Uncle John. I'm blonde and slow. Hello, Mako.
No problem.
Yeah, I saw the XP12 requirements. It's very similar. I mean, my system, I've just hit the requirement there for this bot to give you the specs. My system should run it. There shouldn't be a problem. And for the guys wondering, that's my system specs. So there shouldn't be a reason why we have these bad patches, but we do. It's one of those things. I've come to kind of live with it. It's just annoying when it's on a stream. You don't really want it, but you know, it's just, it is what it is.
Ground's gone off, tower stayed on.
Okay, thank you, sir. I've got my map open now. Yeah, minimum 4 cores. Well, I've got that, so yeah. My biggest challenge, I think, would be to have the 5 screens that I'm using and the broadcasting software and everything running on the same system. If I don't upgrade, that's going to be my challenge.
So we're still going to do the double teardrop.
Flight Trapster, I was wondering the same. Yes, Uncle John, I think we are. There's nobody to vector us, so we need to stick to the procedures. What I would suggest is just contacting Tower and tell him, you know, the approach that we're on, and you know, that we're going to use that transition so that he knows what we're doing. Otherwise, we're flying through his airspace and he doesn't know.
Yeah, we'll do.
I've split, I've got 3 screens on my 2070 card, and I've got 2 screens on the onboard graphics card. So I've split it a little bit to give me better frames. Otherwise I was stuck as well. This is ridiculous. There's nothing more I can really set lower. It's just getting silly now. That's not really doing anything. That's not doing anything. Look there, it's physically stuck on 18. You know what? I think what's happened, I don't want to be funny, but I think what has happened is we've run out of VRAM. There's a memory leak. I installed the new scenery earlier, and I'm thinking there might be a memory leak. It's funny, when I look up, I've got 30 frames, so we didn't run out of VRAM. It's just there's something in front of us or next to us or below us that's killing the frames. Now, like I said, I just updated the scenery. I don't know if that's got something to do with it, but something's eating us alive. Right, so I heard the controller tell Uncle John that we must contact him when we're on the ILS, so I'm just going to do the same. I won't bother to contact him then until then, because he's just going to tell me the same. Well, I've got the 2070 Super, and I'm reasonably happy with it. I can't complain, really, I can't. So because it's nighttime and all, I don't know if this is something to do with the clouds or ground cover or what it is, but I mean, something's hitting us bad. Let's just go down to low. So it doesn't even change anything. There's no difference whether we stay there or not. Anyway, you can see, look at this, you can see, look at the amount of textures that's loaded, 7.5 gig there, plus minus. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's just play with it while we're busy now. xEnviro settings.
Are you over North Wales at the moment, by chance?
Mac, you're so soft. You're gonna have to shout now. I can't hear you.
I said, are you over North Wales yet?
No, I've passed it. I'm almost at Luton already. A beam Luton.
Oh, okay. Just not that area.
This doesn't do anything. There's something that is influencing this, that is driving it nuts. I mean, this is how I've been flying. I didn't change that. No, this is how I had it. Look, and this. Sometimes turning the X is seasonal effects. Oh yeah, that could be it. Seasonal changes. You mean this one? Don't know how long it's gonna take to realize we turned it off. Nope, did nothing. Go back there. See, I'm still learning this thing. I don't really want to change it. I love it where it was. I mean, it's a combination now of this area as such, you know, with the settings. So hopefully when we get down lower, it's going to be better, because that's the usual thing that happens. The lower you get, the you know, better the FPS gets. We'll see when we get there. And there's Uncle John. I've got you on TCAS, Uncle John. He's muted. He can't even hear me. Yeah, something's eating me up alive. Makes almost no difference. Yeah, I saw this now. I was impressed with it. When we took off, I had good frame rates. Everything was working fine. It's the moment we crossed that North Wales, like Mac was talking about. I mean, the moment you go there past Liverpool, Manchester, it's like downhill. How was your day, Mac?
Oh. Slept most of it.
Okay.
Well, I didn't go to bed until about 9 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
What's your VRAM utilisation saying there? Because it tells you when you go to that graphics setting.
Yeah, it was quite high, Mac. it's at 6.9 gig now, so it is very high. I just noticed we had clouds right there by us. There's Uncle John passing underneath. So yeah, it's creeping back up. It's at 22 FPS. I don't know. If I change it maybe to daytime, it might be different. I don't know, but it's fine. We can use it. It's okay for now. Usually when we get closer to the ground, it also stops. It's like there's this invisible layer, you know, that you pass through, and then all of a sudden everything just works again. Which setting are we talking, guys? Are we talking the seasonal changes, or is there something that my eye is missing? Is there a specific tick or something? Are these ones good? What do you have in mind when you talk about turning things off and not? You see, look, as we're going down, 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 it's like we're passing through a layer of something. It's like it's in the clouds, or in the air at least. Then all of a sudden, voila, it works. Yeah, you're so clever, Mohammed. I'm giving you the naughty badge tonight. You win. See, there's xEnviro is now off. So now it's just default. Okay, so I don't know how correct or wrong I am, but I'm thinking there's something in the air. There's like a layer. I mean, you saw as I came down, all of a sudden, psst, we went through this thing, and it's okay now. I hope that red thing goes away. It takes a while just to load. No, Mohammed, I've no idea. It's part of the loading process, I presume. Can't be much else, because once the loading completed, it was fine. But you see, now we're back to slightly bad, terrible frame rates. So I think there's something in the sky, something in the air, whatever you want to call it. There's something that you are either above or below and facing or not facing. Yep, Trapster, that's a good explanation.
Information Charlie is now current, no significant changes, conditions 1032.
1032, thank you, sir. Mohammed, yes, there is. The big stuff is in general a little bit more heavy on FPS. But, like I said, even in default explain, you come in over northern Wales, there's something there, I don't know what. Oh, then you know better than me. I've never been there. Don't know anybody from Wales, so I can't say. I'm wondering if this new scenery isn't part of the problem. Don't want to be funny, but damn. I'll have to come and test this in the daylight as well. And the moment I look up, I've got 31 frames now. You guys can't see the frame counter because it's, you know, just behind this banner. But it's running 30 frames. As I bring my head down, it goes 10. There. That's about the transition. Yeah, right there. No, Scotsman, I don't use stuff like that, eh? Yeah, I have Mohammed. It does not work, not for me at all. When I still had my i7 3300K, whatever that was, 337K, then it worked, but not on a big system like this. It's like it's got nowhere to go and nothing to do. I always joked and said it's like the system is too big for it. But you'll see if you check my videos. I mean, I don't usually have this. This tonight is extremely bad. And it didn't start off this bad. It's just now that we've come closer to land. You know, since we crossed Northern Wales shore. No, it's not that. It's not that. There we've got 30 frames. I'm going to hazard my final guess, then I'm going to let it rest. I personally think it's in the clouds. There's something in the clouds. Not necessarily the clouds, but it could be the way it's drawn. It could be the way it meshes together. It could be so many things. It's in the sky. And that's why it goes away. Look at that. I'm looking down. Look at that FPS. See? So there's a layer that I shouldn't be looking at. I don't know how to explain it anywhere else. Yeah, I'll speak to Magnus, see if they know. He must know. I'm pretty sure they figured it out already.
Skymatix 47 Sport Mode Charlie.
Skymatix 47, not quite established. We'll report as soon as.
Tower, good day, Skymatix 001. Tower, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, go ahead.
Sorry to bother you, sir. Skymatix 47 is hard of hearing, sir. You might want to send him a text.
Skymatix 001, say again.
I say Skymatix 47 is hard of hearing. You might want to send him a text if he does not switch on that squawk mode. Charlie, I do apologize, sir.
No worries, I'll text him. Skymatix 001.
Thank you. Yeah, I got all those settings and things, Scotsman. I just didn't set them up. Like I said, my previous 2 flights were perfect. This is, you know, strange to me. I don't know. It's obviously a combination between the area, you know, dense streets, cars, scenery, whatever.
straight top. QNH.
Hello, Steve. Welcome, welcome. My biggest problem is if I remove my GeForce experience, I also remove the ability to take all the screenshots the way I want them. And then I'm going to be stuck with just the default explain screenshot facility, which I don't particularly want to do. I'll work through those settings. I mean, I got it. I can't say I didn't, but I never looked at it. I never really thought much of it because the two previous flights were much, much nicer.
Good evening.
Hello, Sasso.
Good evening, good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm on my way to Luton, sir. You know that place very well, I heard.
I know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that one. Yeah. What a place.
Yeah, Scotsman, looks like it. But I'll play around with it. I'm not easily defeated, you know, I don't give up that easily. I'll work through it, you know, and if I find something concrete without the guessing and speculation, I'll tell you. Well, the weather is totally rubbish around me. You can see, look at the clouds and the reflection of the lights here. We are in the milk, really. Yeah.
Skymatix 47 runway clear. Skymatix Tower. Skymatix 47. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your coverage.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. More real. I'm pretty sure it will turn better. I kind of like the challenge. I'll figure it out. We'll make a plan. I know. It's terrible.
Radio altimeter.
Alright, have a good evening, Skymatix 001. We are established on the localizer for runway 07, approximately 8 nautical miles to go.
Skymax 001, runway 07, clear to land, wind 010, 056 knots.
Thank you, sir. Runway 07, clear to land, Skymatix 001. Yeah, I didn't give up easily. Especially not when something is important. I fight it out until I get an answer.
Gear down, 3 greens.
How was your day, Sasso?
It was okay, Nico. Just relaxing with the family.
Okay.
So no, it was okay. I still have a couple of days off, and then I should be back flying on Sunday, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all
Excellent.
good.
Good to know.
Yeah,
Thanks,
how about
Scotsman.
yours?
Yeah, it was very busy. I needed this flight to come and
Mhm.
relax a bit. Get my mind in a
Nice.
different gear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love the lights with the clouds and stuff. That's really amazing. Is Uncle John there? Distance is always after the slash, so you get radial first, then slash, then distance. Hey, Sasso?
Yeah, should be correct. I never try to input waypoint myself,
Yeah.
but usually the logic should be that one.
Yeah.
Radial and then distance.
Yeah. I didn't do it. You know how I do it, Steve? I use little nav map. I plot out the whole route. I click export. I go into the Ziba, import it. Problem solved. Then I don't have to worry about a comma or a point or a, you know, whatever. Thanks, Scotsman.
Approaching 07.
I still can't see this runway. I'm on full auto land because I can't see this runway. It's like really bad. And the FPS is terrible. It's killing me.
500.
Look at this.
400.
I'm so glad that I've got auto land. Chronic, he will. I've spoken lots and lots to Nanobot, and he's got big plans. He's working on it.
300.
Rendering settings, whatever.
200. Approaching.
Whoa! Look at that.
50. Minimum 40. 30. 20. 10.
Awesome. I'll have to show you, Steve. It's really easy. Right, I need to get my chart up quickly as well to try and see where the heck I need to taxi. Oh! Alright, okay, I think we need to continue now. A little bit. Ooh, sorry. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, there you go. Better. There we go. We've got control. I think. I hope. Skymatix 001, runway vacated. Thank you, sir.
Skymatix 001, no worries. Contact ground at 121.755. Have a good day.
We'll contact ground on 121.755, Skymatix 001. Ground, good evening, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, go ahead.
Requesting taxi, sir. We've just left the runway at Alpha 1.
Skymatix 001, hello, welcome to Luton, taxi stand 4 via Alpha and Bravo.
Thank you, sir. Stand for Alpha and Bravo, Skymatix 001. Oops. You must tell Uncle John. Uncle John?
Yes, sir.
Scotsman says there's a new update for Traffic Global.
Oh, bless him. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Thanks for that flight, Nico. Enjoyable.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Good evening, Sasso. Good evening, Merlo. That's it. Oh, and Mac. Good evening, Mac.
Hello, John.
Ross, you're welcome.
Good evening.
Hello, everyone.
We didn't get the fog, Nico.
Oh, I got a hell of a fog, Uncle John. You must check my video afterwards. You must go check this video. It was crazy.
Will do. Give me a sec.
Look at this fog, even here in front of me. It's just crazy.
Wow, I didn't get any of that. I've set up for Autoland and then knocked it off.
Okay, no, if I didn't do an auto land, I would have done it because I broke through like 100 foot above the runway or something like that. It was like 100 or 200 foot only. I mean, it was so close. And no, it was
The weather was advertising 200 feet.
Yeah, no, I think it was lower than that when I finally saw that. I can't even recall. I'll have to watch the video myself, but it was low.
Why don't you do a replay? Let me have a look at your landing.
We can do that. Let me just get off EGAA because otherwise I'm going to interfere with the operations. This is such a lazy taxi. Hello, George. Cheddar, you say. Awesome. He said Alpha 4. Where on earth is Alpha 4? I have no idea.
Next to me.
Oh, okay. Where are you? I don't see you.
I'm on 7. I should have gone on 6, but I'm on 7.
It's just around the corner, just around the bend. Yeah, this is it. Now to see what it looks like to get in here. That's 4, yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. It looks stunning.
I don't think I've ever been here before. Certainly not in that bay.
Yeah, we've flown out of Luton and into Luton a few times, Uncle John, but yeah, like you say, maybe the bay is different. There we go, brakes set. Too bad the gate signs are not brighter. Yeah. Let's do this quickly. Luton Ground, Skymatix 001 on the blocks. Thank you for your service and also convey the message to
I
Tower.
think they
Thanks,
use
guys.
hand torches here.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good evening.
You too, bye-bye.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness. I'm just going to lower everything just for the heck of it. Hello, Amar. No problem, no problem. I'm going to see what this thing does now. Yeah, Scotsman, if you don't disconnect at some point in time, it's going to moan anyway.
So you've lost the rerun then?
No, sir. We shouldn't. We shouldn't. I'm just...
You saved it, have you?
No. It's in X-Plane. All I'm doing is just changing the density of all the display, you know, the amount of objects that it displays, and I've lowered a couple of things.
Okay, sir.
That's a problem, I know, Scotsman, but I'm not going to do that now. We're just going to see what we can do and not do. Damn it. My CPU has been hammered. I can tell you one thing. If I look at the stats on my Streamlabs OBS, it lost a lot of frames sending out to YouTube as well because the CPU just couldn't cope. That's so sad.
Have a good evening. I have to go.
Okay, so enjoy.
Bye.
Right, are you watching, Uncle John?
I am, sir.
Look at that.
I think they call that fog.
Yes. The fog in Luton was crazy tonight.
Well, that was the whole purpose, wasn't it?
I know. Still, yes, it is a bit of a resource hog. George, we'll talk later. Bye-bye. I'll figure it out. Scotsman reminded me of some settings I need to go and test, and then we'll play around a bit. And see what we come up with. What can you see? Can you see, Uncle John?
I'm watching.
200.
Okay.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
And what did he say? When did I see the runway? I was reading Steele's comments there. Yeah, you can't talk about fog on the hill, eh?
That's got to be close to 200 feet.
Well, yeah, now it's going to count it down for us. Yeah, it's nice, Scotsman.
300.
300.
200.
200, and there you go.
100.
Right, look there. Wow! I'm going to do it one more time. This is just too freaking cool for me. I'm just loving this. Take some screenshots while we're at it. This is so freaking cool.
I'm so pleased I came in earlier to find it.
Yeah.
400.
I'm just wondering why I didn't get it though, Nico. I got it first time.
Yeah, I
we
don't know.
changed some settings, didn't we? We messed with it. I'm not sure.
No, that was just for the windshield, so that wouldn't have changed the fog or anything.
Okay.
300.
No, I really don't know why you didn't get it.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30,
Wow, yeah, that's
20,
cool.
10.
For me, you see, this is what flying's all about when you get weather like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly just go back. I haven't set up my key to just bring it back in the middle of the flight. I just want to see what it looks like from tower view. Oh my goodness, that's not a good view. Ugh, no, that's terrible. Why is there no proper tower view here? I don't know what we're gonna see now. It's just strange. Oh, there we go. Whew. Wow. Captain Toby, I think it's a combination of the aircraft and xEnviro, but more xEnviro that does that. It's got volumetric lighting as far as I know. That's coded in there. So I'm not sure, but I think the big story is going to be related to xEnviro. Oh, this was. Sorry?
Thank you for that playback.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I mean, it's crazy the fog over here. Let me do something else quickly. Let's quickly do this. So this is what it looks like in daytime. Look at that. Oh my goodness, no. You can't even see very far. No wonder this thing is getting eaten up alive. Now I put this thing back to where I want it to be. It's probably just gonna tank again. I'll have a play around. I got a link that gives you all the settings and the setups for explain the EGAA as well as this xEnviro. So I'll work through that.
I wouldn't mind a copy of Neil's settings to see what he's using.
He put it on Facebook the other day. That's one of the places I went to look. Oh, but you're not in that group, so you won't know. Sorry, no, Neil, you must just link him up. Who's looking for me?
Neil just might have some magical formula. Thanks, Neil.
Bringing it to its knees. Oh my goodness. 15, 16, 14. No. Now, guys, I'm gonna have to go play with this thing and come up with a plan. thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying it with us. It was a strange stream. To the guy that got banned, if you want forgiveness, come talk to me. We'll make a plan. If you are not interested, then I can't help you. To everybody else that are good and nice and have supported me, thank you so much. And Uncle John, thank you for flying with.
As always, thank you.
Cool. We'll probably see you guys tomorrow then. So have a good rest of your day wherever you are and enjoy what it is, that you're doing. So enjoy.
Bye all.
Bye.